How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, I've got an actually really cool video for you guys. Like, I think you guys will really enjoy this one. And what are we talking about today, guys? Well, we have ourselves a Pokemon Sword and Shield fan game that was put together by GoGoat, who is a fan and also a viewer of my channel. He is one of the people who's been working on this, and I'm also going to be trying to help him out with this as well. So, first of all, for this game so far, what we have right now, all credit goes to this man. He went through and like built it all so far. Like, you know, still isn't done or even close to done. We don't even have everything like mapped out properly yet, but we do have some minuscule amount of gameplay to show so far. There are a few issues with like some grammatical stuff, some translation stuff that still needs to be fixed, but we're working on basically a fan game of Sword and Shield, but in like Generation 4 art style. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Here's what we have so far. So new game options quit. You guys know how this works. RPG Maker type stuff. You all know how it is, how we do, how we do. But yeah, shouldn't be too difficult to get into it. Hopefully we will have a good time. I'm going to turn on some Gucci, you know, so a little bit of more music, if you know what I mean. And let's get right into the game, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you guys want me to, we'll keep building it. So here we have Spanish and English as, you know, options. We're going to go for English. There is still some issues with the English, like, translation. Here we have a sprite of Magnolia. Now, of course, all the sprites being used are going to be linked down below to their original sources for credit. So if you guys want to find out where to find these sprites and who made them and all that stuff, credit goes to respective parties who made them. Everything's going to be linked down below, so you guys can go find that. But here we have. So, hi, sorry for the late, or I guess we're going to have to switch the grammar there and whatnot and fix it a little bit. Sorry for being late. You're in the world of Pokemon. My name is Magnolia, but people call me Professor Pokemon. Okay, that... fair enough. And then we have a Dreadnought. So there you have a sprite of Dreadnought. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. As you obviously know, humans and Pokemon live together as friends. Sometimes we play and sometimes we work hard together. Indeed we do, my dude. Indeed we do. Honestly, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I have to get my hands on this ting right here. This ting. Look at this ting, man. Because it's so warm, dude, but I don't want to turn it on right now. Like, I have to deal through this painful weather right now for you guys, you understand? Because I want you to have good quality sound when you're watching this. There's still so many mysteries to solve, you don't say. And that's basically my research. Here in the Galar region, a unique phenomenon happens. I'm talking about Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing Pokemon. They're just awesome. Well, it seems like GoGo likes them a lot, so that's good. So how about talking about you? Which one of these is your picture? I misplaced it with another photo some days ago, and I do not know which one was yours. And then he even wrote in Spanish, which is J-E-J-E, which is just fair enough, GoGoat. Fair enough, my man. But here we go. So we're going to be playing as a female. What was your name again? We're going to call ourselves... Oh, we can't even see it right here. I have to move around my thingy here for a while. As you will notice here, it's in Spanish. This will be fixed. Also, do not expect me to, like, release this for, like, the public or anything like that in any time soon. That will not be happening. This is just to be, you know, worked upon. But do not expect this to be released. And we are not looking for any particular help for this. I think just me and GoGo doing this, you know, me and him should be good enough. And we don't really need more people, so do not like worry about that, and also do not expect it to be released. I'm waiting for you to come here so that I can finally meet you, but be warned, here it rains 24/7. I just I wonder, wanted to have a sunny day like in your region. Well, it's way too sunny here, and I bet you right now in the UK it's sunny as well. We'll meet soon. I'm waiting for you here in the Galar region. Alright, sounds good to me. So holo call has ended. There we are. So again, there is an issue. See right this, like if we sprint, it doesn't the like sprite we're using, the female sprite doesn't actually have a sprint animation yet. So there may be some issues there, but we'll just have to walk through everything. Boy, Yeetus on Mimitas. Here we go. So I'm not sure who this character is though, like right in front of us here, or what specifically this is meant to be, but apparently this is dad, which I'm not sure if we're going to have an in-game dad, so I think this may have to be reworked, but we'll see. So, hi Ruffled, I was just pruning a little tree. Fair enough. Dad, they have just called me from the Pokemon lab. Professor Magnolia wants to see you. Go there and find what she wants when possible. Okay, indeed, sounds good to me. So we have some Pokemon walking the overworld. They're still not encounterable, so you can't just, like, you know, battle them and all that stuff. Like, you still have to, you know, just go into the grass and stuff, but I think it should be possible, and I'm gonna look into some, you know, tutorials and stuff and see if it's possible to make it so that we can actually, like, catch Pokemon the overworld in this fan game, if that's something you guys think would be cool to see. So here, this is... You are Ruffled, aren't you? Professor Magnolia wants us to make a trip and visit the Galar region. Well, we are in the Galar region right now, dude. So I'm Hop, by the way. And yes, this sprite is horrible. As soon as I can, I will change it. Fair enough. And I'm Sonia, up there. Sonia, I'm here to give you both of you starters. A trainer must have a Pokemon to be a trainer. So are you ready to obtain your first partner? All right, I'm gonna go for Score Bunny this time around. Okay, I'm gonna just choose Score Bunny for the time being. So you want Score Bunny, the fire Pokemon? Yes, indeed. Has obtained. See right there. That's the problem, right? It's still in Spanish. That's the problem. There's too many Spanish things, and I'm gonna have to like go through and fix that and remove a lot of that, because right now the version I'm using here, this feels like it's Pokemon Essentials but in Spanish, which I need to switch. Like, I genuinely need to switch that, because it's making it impossible for me to like look through the files and do much. Unfortunately, that's nothing to blame Go-Goat, because he's doing he's going through a lot to like make this. So again, shout out to Go-Goat for doing this, man. It's just that like he speaks Spanish. It's his main language. So it's probably like a little bit, like, not difficult, but it's probably like way easier for him to work in Spanish when he's making the game. And that sort of stuff. So yeah, but I'll try to like rework it around and make sure that it's in English, so that the base language is English and not Spanish, which creates an issue, because now when we go into the battle here, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just going to be all in Spanish, which is just a little bit confusing for me, because I don't speak Spanish. Only reason I can even do anything is because I remember just like what things to use specifically. So you'll also notice here, for example, that Sobble, there's nothing wrong with it, but you'll see the back sprite here isn't correctly placed. See, that Score Bunny back sprite isn't correctly placed here, and I just remember basically, like, generally what I can use here and what I can do. So, I'll put myself right here, where I won't block everything from you guys. So we're just gonna go for attack, and we're gonna go for another scratch, which should be good enough. And we're going up against the Sobble. So, I mean, the Sobble looks cool. And again, if you want to see the sprites and all that and where they're from, it's all going to be linked down below. If you guys want to see that, of course, it's all going to be down there, so don't you worry about it. And, yeah, like I said, the only issue right now for me is, like, and for probably you guys watching, is, like, it's in Spanish. Of course, the Spanish viewers will understand, but anybody who isn't Spanish or just speaks, like, English, or who speaks any other language and also understands English, might have a bit of difficulty if you don't know Spanish. So, yeah, we're going to switch that around. Don't worry. We're going to get to that eventually. Right now, though, we can't, but we'll get to it sooner or later. So, yeah, we're going to win the first battle, though. I think we're going to get a full level from that. Yep, level 6. There we go. And Hop is done. And funny enough, he's using the Gen 5 sprite for Hop, which will be changed. Don't worry, again, that will be fixed. My grandmother is waiting for you. Don't look at me like that. My grandma is Professor Magnolia. We have to repeat this, as I usually say. I hope Hop we battle again. God. It's time to go. We will wait for you at the lab. All right. So again, this is very early, not even a demo. This is like pre-alpha stage, I would say, of a game. And yeah, you can see right here, Magnolia isn't here yet, or anything like that, so this isn't like fully finished yet. Route 1 isn't even properly like set up fully yet, but it's just generally speaking, like, it's still an early, early on. We're gonna get there eventually. And here's Route 1 so far, which we've got a bit of a potion right here. But beyond that, I think majority of the stuff is still like unfinished, as you can see. Like, we still have loads to go before we get to the end of it, so long way to go, boys. And as you can see, it's still like grass encounters, but hopefully we're able to make a mixture of it, where you can still encounter in the grass, but also Pokemon the overworld that are going around with like the sprites and stuff. And if you come to here, the game actually literally stops. Like, there's nothing beyond there. Like, that's where like the world kind of ends. Which, yeah, probably looks a little bit weird. I bet you. I understand. I know. Trust me. I know how strange it might look. But we're still working on it, though. And again, shout out to Go-Goat, dude. I'm gonna be starting to like mess around and like change things, and probably try to implement these Pokemon right here, which he's added, like the for example here, like Roddle, for example. Like, maybe we can like encounter it and battle it, and that sort of stuff. And hopefully if we can get that to work, everything should be Gucci. And there's stuff in the grass here, but we can't get to the grass on the other side here. And I think we need to add more of this, like, this sort of grass, like, all over the place. Because as we saw in the starting town, there's tons of that. Like, look at the sides here. That's literally what all of it looks like in Galar. But we still got a long way to go. This bridge is correct, though. Like, this is what it's meant to look like. Though, as you see, there's some sprite issues. Like, for example, here, the sprites don't match with the ones on the sides. So that needs to be fixed. There's still a lot to go before we get to a finished product, but hopefully it's going to be good once we get a bit further in, guys. So if you guys want to see, like, maybe like weekly update videos on this, as we keep working on it, like trying to make like the open world area. You know, once we finish that, we can probably move over to the water gym, then even like, you know, the whole Diglett area and stuff. Like if you guys want to see that, let me know, because there's a lot to go off of. We have a lot of footage from Sword and Shield, and I think this would be something fun to just work on and do and upload videos of in between. So if you guys want to see me upload more of these videos, in the comment section down below, guys, comment hashtag Ruffle Rallet, okay? If you want to see this game, like this little fan game we're making here, if you want to see weekly updates of it, okay? Just go down below, hit that comment section and comment hashtag Ruffle Rallet. And if you want to leave another comment alongside that, like hashtag Ruffle Rallet, hey, I really enjoyed this, or I want to see more of this, or hey, not really my cup of tea, you know, just let me know. But if you want to see more of this exact thing, do hashtag Ruffle Rallet in the comment section down below, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video, though, guys. If you did enjoy, drop a like down below. I'll catch you on the next one. Have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.